but it's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, they actually fixed it.
Accidentally pressed live.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll resume with the Mark and Andre show in just a few minutes. We're experiencing some technical difficulties trying to sync up the YouTube live stream with the audio on the Spreaker.com.
Yeah,
so this is our first time on iHeartRadio. Very excited.
Very excited. We're just trying to get these technical difficulties handled. There's loose animals outside. The nearby zoo had some type of malfunction on their locks and their power grid, so we have a number of animals roaming freely, attacking spectators, passers-by, etc. So we're just waiting for things to calm down a bit before we can get going. So just, please be patient. We really appreciate you tuning in to the... What's the name of the show?
It's the Mark and Andre show.
Oh, thank you. We forgot to mention there seems to be individuals out here spraying some type of fluid into the air, causing memory loss. I don't even know who I am at this moment. I just know that we're supposed to be sitting here and speaking into these microphones. So hopefully my memory will return and we'll be able to adequately and successfully speak to you guys about whatever we're going to be talking about.
Exactly. We have a few topics lined up for you guys today on the Mark and Andre show. One of them regards our new president, Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Wait, his middle name's Jay? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the J stands for J.
Don't worry about those ruffling noises. Once again, we do have loose animals.
Oh my goodness. Killing me, Smalls. We're just going to have to leave it right here.
Alright, so we've cleared the raccoons of the room. Once again, be patient. If we don't get started soon, we'll have one of our close friends recite poetry for you all. It's not very good, but it is entertaining. More entertaining than silence. So once again, just be patient. For all the listeners out there, how's your day going? Once again, if you're hearing ruffling and noises, there still are creatures running around here. We're trying to get everything handled. The robots are loose. We have computer beeps.
Robots are loose.
So we have robots attaining the animals, netting them, and then putting them...
You guys live on Spreaker?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're working on the next Spreaker live.
Yeah, I accidentally hit the live button. So now
In all the panic.
Yeah, we're pretty much at a position where we can't go back.
We can't go back now. So
Exactly.
we're just going to keep it moving.
No, it's no worries here.
There's no worries here.
A few of the topics that we're going to be discussing is why did President Obama send the Palestinians $221 million during his last hours in office?
Hours? No.
Yes. Donald Trump signing a couple of executive orders that he shouldn't have signed so early or at all. We'll go into that as well. Also, former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, has a modified G-Wagon, and we'll tell you what he modified his G-Wagon with. Coming up on the Mark and Andre podcast show. So, Andre, have you watched any movies lately?
Actually, no.
No.
I have not done much of anything but handle personal home business.
So Lyricology 101 was on hold?
Yes, it was. Mom just had a surgery. They pull out her guts and then fix things in it, and then they put it back in. So I've been helping her recover.
Yeah.
And she's doing well though.
Good.
And I'm glad because they were going to give her Norcos.
Yeah.
You know, fucking pain meds make you crazy.
Yeah.
She opted for a better option, which was something else. I forgot to trip to something. I don't know. But she's in her mind. She's doing pretty well. Because I remember I took Vicodins and Motrins after a surgery that I had, and I was fucking insane.
It'll change you up, man.
Yeah, it'll make you weird, and I personally don't like. I have this thing about hospitals and drugging patients.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a bit worried about the post-surgery situation, but no, she's actually doing pretty good. So she's a bit, she's still a little loopy, but she's not out of her mind.
Oh my goodness.
So I've been taking care of her for the week, and other than that, just putting things together. I was working on some music for this and for lyricology. So.
Oh, you're gonna change up the music on Lyricology 101?
Well, I have a whole bunch of like beats and stuff. I just haven't I haven't put them into the show. But I was also working on I got signed to a YouTube network.
Yeah.
So I have a year with them, but I had to make sure that was in alignment before I started doing any other shit. So it's just been a weird month. Like I haven't put out a video this month at all.
So it's been delayed just because of outside forces.
Outside forces. So I'm trying to get all that settled, but everything should be back on track by February.
There we go.
So that's cool, man. I'm excited. Let's get it going. I'm really happy though. Lyricology's still kind of working on its own. I was afraid that it would start falling apart since I've been working on it.
Yeah.
No, people keep finding it. So
well, that's good. No, every time I put it in the search engine just to test it out, I mean, it always shows up as the number one thing. So at least you got the phrase itself, lyricology, coined.
Yeah, like
to be synonymous with your channel.
Yeah, so that works. Oh, okay. So when I did the interview with this group is called BBTV. They're the number one like YouTube network. And the YouTube network is just basically a team that like basically promotes and markets for you. They're just a huge group. There's like billions of views within the network itself. Yeah. Just imagine like a TV network on YouTube. Okay. So I had to do an interview with the executives. It was like this HR rep and this other, like his assistant or something, or maybe even an intern. I don't know, but.
Did you do that in person?
No, I had to do it on the phone. Okay. So I'm on the phone and I'm talking to them, and they're like, he's like, oh yeah, we just checked out your Lupe Fiasco video. It's fantastic. We like what you're doing. Yeah. You're the only person doing what you're doing. It's turned up, homie. And it was like, wait, no, don't be that. Don't be those guys. Please don't be those guys. Yeah. The whole phone call, it's just them trying to use like urban terms, and they think I'm like one of those kind of guys. Yeah. And it was getting really embarrassing because it was like, hey, it's lit, isn't it? And I'm like, like at one point in the conversation, I was like, okay, guys, stop doing that. I don't talk like that. I don't talk like that at all. Just because I work at a rap channel, I'm not like that.
They're asking for a fist bump through the phone. Hey, can you pound it?
Like not even a joke. Like seriously, they were going for like, yeah. So we wanted to make sure that you understood. Like we know where you're coming from. We know you like the Little Yachties and the Lil Waynes and the mainstream rapper number 3. And it's like I'm actually this channel is designed to do this and that. And he's like, well, that's even better. That's pretty dope. Like, and I can tell they have a sheet of paper with like slang terms written on it, and they're just trying to like appeal to me. But then after a while, we just kind of like, don't do that anymore. Just talk to me like a businessman. And then we wrapped it up. They told me all the stuff that was going to go down. Yeah. But it was fun. It was interesting to see how, because they're in Canada, so we got these Canadians trying to act black, and they're the whitest dudes ever.
It's lit, eh?
No, seriously, it was man. I'm just trying to help our brother out, and I'm like, oh come on, man.
I'm trying to help a brother out.
It's so bad. It was really embarrassing. But after talking with them, yeah, it's not bad. I was worried that I had to like sell my booty for it or something, but no, they're like, you have full creative freedom. We're not going to touch shit. We're not going to mess with anything you do. No, we're just here to help. And I was like, all right, cool.
Well, man. What's the rub?
The rub is they get 20% of my ad revenue that I get from YouTube. Okay, but they don't interfere with any other way I make money. That's good. The problem is I need to make money. Yeah. Like you get out of 1,000 views on YouTube, you get $1. So that's the rub. So they get 20% of that dollar. Mm-hmm. But
and 20 cents out of every dollar you make.
Mm-hmm. But I talked to somebody else, and he was like, he initially had like 10,000 subscribers, and then after getting with them, he jumped up to like 100,000 in a matter of time. So I'm like, we'll see what happens.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah, well, let's see some results. Because if not, man, I gotta quit. So I'm working on it. So I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm just trying to have fun. Y'all. Aren't y'all trying to have fun? Isn't that why you guys are here to listen and chill?
Well, to be honest, this is why we do the podcast too. Mm-hmm. I mean, we do it. I always do it to inform, but I always know that the chemistry that you and I have over knowing each other for over 10 years, combined with the fact that we know our quips back and forth, and then just trying to inform people. I think it's been a wild ride, man. Even with the channel, even with the episodes, that we've had so far with the Mark and Andre show, episode 52, and as well as with the Retro Collecting 101 and the Pay-Per-View Wrestling podcast, it's almost at like almost 130 episodes.
Oh damn!
So the goals for this year is to double the amount of episodes I did the previous year.
Okay.
And I didn't have that much of a head start earlier in 2016 because I started in about February or March.
So we're gonna get the ball rolling as soon as possible. It's great that we're on iHeartRadio. Once again,
Definitely.
this is like the pre-show, guys. We haven't even gotten started, so
Yeah, exactly.
kind of bullshitting right now.
Yeah, no,
We're just filling up time, to be honest.
I tried this whole week to watch The Founder with Michael Keaton, where he plays
What's
Ray Kroc, the founder.
I was gonna say the inventor of McDonald's.
Basically, the one that overtook the McDonald brothers.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it, and kind of got sidetracked here and there. And then I ended up actually just doing the show a little earlier than I anticipated this week. But I heard good things about it, and I'm excited to see it. I want to give a review on it, but I think the boat sailed on that movie itself since it came out in December.
Oh, okay.
So-
it did? I thought
Well-
it just recently came out.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
It might have came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Michael Keaton's the man. So.
Yeah, he's going to play the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Hell yeah.
So I'm excited for that. He looks like a bird. So
And he was in Birdman.
that's a positive. And he was in Birdman.
Which is one of the best films I've seen in the last decade.
He plays a good villain. He plays one of those snarky kind of villains where it looks like he always has the upper hand. He always has that look. Even in Beetlejuice. Technically, in Beetlejuice, he wasn't really a villain per se, but he still looked hideous.
Yes, he did. He
looked
Well,
terrible.
Beetlejuice is still coming back, right?
I haven't heard anything about them actually going forward with Beetlejuice fully.
Okay.
I mean, they wanted to have the cast reunited when Winona Ryder and all of them, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. I'm kind of speculative on that.
Okay. Yeah. And once again, guys, you're tuning in to the pre-show.
Yes.
The
Once
show
again, to give
before
a
the show?
quick recap, this is the Mark and Andre show pre-show. Long story short, we're pretty much going ahead a little earlier than scheduled. We're going to get the audio synced up from the YouTube channel itself and into the Spreaker.com account as well. We're going to get those two synced up, and as soon as we get that going, we'll be able to get the show rolling. So
Please be patient.
yes, technical
Sit your
difficulties.
fucking ass down and shut the fuck up and wait. How about that?
Please say please.
Say please.
The what else do we have to? Oh yeah, so you had a quick little pre-show segment that you had lined up about that lady from the what was it? The lady from the 1950s.
Yeah.
She made up the whole story.
Yeah. So the chick that accused Emmett Till of what did he do? She
Winked
said
at
that
him.
he harassed her.
Whistle.
Did some small shit.
Harassed.
Some small shit, like shook her hand or something, or just like looked at her ankles, and you know how that was back in the day. You know?
Yeah.
So apparently she lied.
She made
All
it
late in the game, just like, yeah, I lied. And Emmett Till was fucking beat to death. Like, annihilated. Mercilessly pummeled.
And this is a small fraction of all the stories that you don't hear about racial tension in the 1950s and 60s.
Right. But, I mean, I don't know. The
It's
fact that they bring it
ridiculous,
up
man.
now, it's like, it's a perfect time to bring up some racist shit. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's, I'm not going to say it's funny. I'm just like, wow, perfectly timed.
The odd thing that I find about the situation is that you can't really even punish the woman at this point,
Right.
Because she's older, and this whole thing is
can
pretty
still
much
punish her.
well. It's out of the legal limits. You only have about 20 years till you can. To the defendants, the heirs of the defendants can actually do something.
Well, I got some goons, man. I got some goons.
I got people.
I got people, and they
people.
ready to go. They ready to light her up, dog. Take a wheelchair, you know what I'm saying? Push her down the stairs.
Just
You know what I'm saying?
yes, bop, bop, bop.
Bop, just
That's for making shit up.
That's for false snitching. And you know.
She probably had to make it up under pressure. Like, it's just, it's one of those situations where you can.
Different times, man. Different times. If I was her, I would have did it, you know. So I don't know. Shit's just different. We don't know what was going through her head at the time. But I know a lot of people are going to be outraged on some shit that's like way over. It's super over. It's not like it's going to bring them back. It's not going to fix anything. So it's like, just let it be, y'all. It's unfortunate, somebody lost their life because somebody lied, but that story's been told a million times.
Oh yeah, that type of scenario is a tale as old as time.
Mm-hmm.
You think that would be written in the history books that it came out that she lied?
Right. That's not going to happen. That's never going to happen. Her lie will be acknowledged now, and then it won't be referenced anymore. It'll be cool.
It's crazy that they have to recall all those books that have not false information, but
they took out slavery.
Changed information. Like, for example, the Soviet Union. Mm-hmm. I remember I was reading books for the first 3 or 4 years of being in elementary school, like with history class, and the USSR was still there. Mm-hmm. It was all still there with the sickle and hammer, everything, and then they changed it. I was like, whoa, why did they change it? And then I had to get taught a little something.
You had to be educated real quick.
All that communist stuff they want you to quiet out about.
For real.
They want you to be quiet about it.
And I don't know, at this rate, man, I'm just learning that a lot of shit that we've learned has been a lie.
Even in Birth of a Nation, man. I mean, if we go back to the review that we were talking about on the Mark and Andre podcast, the Birth of a Nation review, we ended up discussing, and the point came up that a lot of the history books have been angled to the
adjusted.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, like it's been changed to benefit the people that were actually in the wrong.
Right.
If you look at the context of what Nat Turner did, he was trying to
he was liberating.
To a sense, he was kidnapped.
Yeah, he was kidnapped, and he was just liberating his people.
Yeah,
and based on the history books, he was a psychopath murderer that led this like sick rebellion or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? We're having cyber issues.
Cyber.
I believe all that Donald Trump tagging us.
They got a CIA got mixed in.
Eric Snowden's trying to help us out right now.
But
this thing's not responding to the program, so we're just trying to restart it now.
Okay.
It's all right.
Technical issues.
Technical issues. It happens, man.
We
We don't get that technical mumbo jumbo. You guys, fix the issue. Drink your coffee. Be careful, it might burn.
He likes it when it burns. He's like proud of it.
It's full of shit now.
It's full of shit.
It's cold as shit.
Oh, it's cold as shit.
Shit is cold.
Interesting.
Yo, what? That was crazy. How'd you do that?
It wasn't that crazy.
Our one of our sound boys, sound boy number 2, Adrian, actually has a Duncan yo-yo.
Butterfly yo-yo?
The butterfly Duncan yo-yo that he can mad sleep for a long time.
For a long, I think it was up to 4 seconds. Seriously.
Oh,
It was. Oh, what the fuck? Chill, man. Like, what is that?
What type of tricks are you doing,
What the
B?
hell are you doing?
The yo-yo craze. The yo-yo craze lasted 6th, 7th grade for us.
Why are you talking into the mic?
Just because I have to make it a habit. Because I was away from the mic the majority of the time.
Oh, you were like
for the last episode.
Talking all over the side.
I know. The
my
yo-yo
technique is to put the nose on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the Mike. I'm trying to do the Mike Greenberg from ESPN. He always has his like lips to the mic.
You got to kind of be passionate about it,
With the lips to the mic.
Lips to the mic. A little tongue.
Just slip it in real quick.
The yo-yo craze, you're saying?
Yeah. So the yo-yo craze back in 6th, 7th grade. I mean, it started. I was in the same boat as Soundboy number 2 here, and I had a butterfly Duncan yo-yo, but I was pretty much late to the game because here I am spinning my Duncan yo-yo, and there's a bunch of kids that have bearings and fucking lasers in their fucking yo-yos.
Pulleys and gears and
Yeah, damn. I was like, "What's that contraption?"
Oh, it's the crank. You gotta have a crank on your yo-yo.
This yo-yo has 18 barreling thinking, and tell time. Tell time too.
It sprays plutonium.
Sprays plutonium.
It's like I remember because I had one with to have 4 bearings was crazy. I had an 8 bearing yo-yo. It was 4 bearings each side, So when you threw it down to sleep,
It will sleep
It's there.
forever.
You could just like hang it up and just like
Take
throw
a
it down,
nap.
take a nap, wake back up, and then fucking pull it back up like nothing.
You're the type of guy that carries nothing but slammers in his palm tube.
Yes, yes. I used to no, for real. I used to play Pogs with people and never take their pieces. I would just like win and just go, "You're not worthy," and just keep the slammers.
What am I gonna do with this?
What am I gonna do with this fucking shitty McDonald's Grimace fucking Pog?
All you have is Grimace Pogs.
Or just a purple fucking triangle
with a stupid smile.
with a stupid rapist
It
smile.
was the Purple Patrick. It was.
You know that low quality card.
Yeah, you're right.
It's all bending at the weight of my slammer. Like
I missed out on the chance to buy X-Men Pogs that weren't even cut out yet from the sleeve
oh damn.
at a thrift store, and I didn't take them.
I'm surprised.
And
like,
I kicked myself in the ass for not doing that.
you think they'll ever make a comeback with Pogs? Like
Dude.
some weird, LED electric version of it or some shit?
Of Pogs?
Yeah, I mean we modernized everything. They brought Furbies back with LEDs and shit.
There's gonna
and
be a-
mind reading abilities. And
They're going to put a technological spin on Pogs. What they're going to do is that
self-playing Pogs.
your drone's going to drop a slammer from 100 feet and set up coordinates to land on the pile of Pogs.
Perfectly aimed GPS
It's
Pogs.
your drone's in the stratosphere, and it's just going to drop it.
They're gonna have one of those scanning QR codes.
Yeah, you use a QR and then it'll.
Scan all your pugs that you get, and then you'll be able to play virtual pugs.
You play electronic. That's one. Yeah, you can use like augmented reality real quick. VR fucking Pogs. They're not even there.
You guys hear about VR Facebook?
Yes, I'm actually excited for it because it's gonna fuck people's lives up.
There's VR Facebook.
Hey, check this out. Go hang out with your friends.
No, but I think we're past that, dog. Because I've been places where I've seen people like they're all hanging out and they're all looking at their phones. Like I'm guilty of it, right? We'll be here and I'm just staring at my phone. We're all here with each other, but there's something more entertaining in here or something. I don't get it.
Yeah, because mostly when I'm just hanging around you guys and I'm on my phone, I'm usually looking at porn,
Which is
a
fine.
million times better.
Well, yeah.
It's exceptional.
While you're playing Fap to the Future, we're here trying to get a podcast going.
Right, we're trying to get the ball rolling. You're looking at balls rolling.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't watch Star Wars, but he's looked up Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
or Star Wars,
Star Wars, yeah.
it's his favorite. It's his
Sex
absolute
track.
favorite.
Is it working?
He's a pervert. That's all he is. That's all he'll ever
Look at him.
be.
He's a faggot. He's a faggot.
Nah. Adrian, Soundboy number 2 is a cool guy.
Thank you.
He was very thrilled to be.
You're welcome,
liked.
Soundboy number 2.
I need you to put me over.
You're a human being. I'm not going to call you Soundboy.
I always put Adrian over. I'm excited for the Royal Rumble, man. This is pretty much the first Royal Rumble that I can't really predict because there's so many possibilities. It's like a choose your own adventure book
With wrestling?
with wrestling. If you want Samoa Joe to win, turn to page 27. If you want Undertaker to die before he gets to the event, turn to page 3.
Check it out, dude. They call it Remember the Rumble. This entire Royal Rumble is just going to be storyline setup. So by SummerSlam or even Survivor Series, you're going to be like, remember what happened at the Rumble?
This Royal Rumble, no one's going to fight.
No one's going to fight.
No one's going to fight.
Purely storyline driven Rumble.
Yeah.
Damn.
Everyone's going to eliminate themselves voluntarily. Just a quick stare down, take a couple photos. All right, we're good.
then
Okay, I'm going to
jump out the
eliminate
ring.
myself. Thank you.
They'll slip. Every fighter will slip out of the ring.
Well,
Same banana. Same banana in the ring.
Well, because Brock Lesnar is now banned for an entire year from the UFC because he tested positive for.
Also made a few $1 million. There's nothing wrong with that.
What was it? Was that the name of the serum? You said also made a few $1,000 million.
I said he also made a few $1 million.
Oh no, yeah, he made a few $million.
Wait, what did he test positive for?
He tested positive for an additive.
I'm surprised, and
Yeah.
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm serious.
Remember,
I'm
I
surprised.
showed you. I was like,
What
"Hey,
it is the estrogen blocker, which
Yeah.
normally what people use when they're weaning off of a cycle of steroids.
So they caught him post steroids. Why the fuck do people not think he's doing steroids?
he is a fucking redwood. That guy is huge, man."
His neck.
Remember, I showed you the weigh-in
Neck.
with him in it.
His fucking neck. Yes.
The UFC weigh-in, and I was like, "Dude, look, man, Brock's in shape, man. He's really working out hard." And then we were just like, "Man, he might be on the gas."
Yeah, he's definitely juicing.
Yeah, big time.
I don't see the problem. I think you should have the most fucking powered individuals you can find. Shoot them up. Give them all the steroids necessary.
Oh, what a beautiful.
Oh man, somebody got 2 stars on Grand Theft Auto.
Someone got 2-starred right now.
It's about 2 stars.
It's about 2
right
stars.
there. That's, so good luck to that guy.
Did you have a chance to upload any of the Grand Theft Auto? Speaking of Grand Theft Auto, did you ever have a chance to upload any of the Grand Theft Auto mobile games on your phone?
No, never.
So Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas are available for mobile play.
What the hell?
And
Is that how far advanced we are?
they are great. The controllers are still fun to. You could still control Carl or Claude, the first guy from number 3, and was it Vincent? What was the guy from Vice City?
Oh.
Tommy Vercetti. Yeah, that's what it was, Tommy. You could control them fairly well, even in a tablet setting or even in a mobile setting too.
I'm starting to learn that mobile games are actually really, really good, and I didn't know that.
Tetris Blitz.
Tetris Bliss is a problem, and I love it. And
Why is it a problem? I'm killing it right now.
no, that's what I'm saying. It's I can see where the addiction would kick in, because Blitz is an unfair fucking game.
It is.
If you don't pay for your shit, then you're not going to get the power-ups needed to get a high score.
Yeah, but if you kill it...
If you kill it, then you're good. But I feel like it's more about luck on Blitz sometimes. Cause
Do you really play Tetris Blitz?
I'm a hardcore Tetris player. Hardcore.
Cardboard.
Card
Like,
holding core.
I have a series of cards in the shape of Tetris blocks, and I play personally. It's really hard to do because I have to cut the pieces in half when I get a line.
Did you hate it in the beginning? Because I hated it in the beginning. I'm like, this ain't Tetris.
That's what I felt, but then I realized, no, it's about going as fast as possible. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Oh, by the way, this is still the pre-show, so if you guys think this is the podcast, you fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself.
Once again, guys, this is the Mark and Andre show. We are in the pre-show phase right now with a few technical difficulties syncing up the live YouTube stream with the Spreaker audio. So we're just holding off a little bit on the moment here, and as soon as it all starts, we'll go ahead and start the show. Thank you guys for sticking around so far. I definitely appreciate it. Andre does too.
No, I don't.
And we just have to wait it out, and I appreciate you guys' patience. I don't want to restart this live stream simply because then there's going to be 2 double episodes on Spreaker. I'd rather not have that, be a little more consistent on the end there. You know what the wisest thing to do? Well, that is